Hi and welcome everyone. So today we are yet another on a resume review session for MAANG companies. Now without any further ado, let me just add Yash to the stream. Hi Yash.
Hi Siddharth, how are you?
Yeah, I'm
Hi
fine.
Siddharth,
What
how are
about
you?
you?
I'm also
I'm
doing
fine. What
good.
about you? Okay, so
I'm also
today we Okay, so before we start, let me first tell you what we would be doing today. Today, we would be doing a resume review session for MANG companies where we would be reviewing your resume according to the Google form. Like the resumes are collected from the Google form, they have been pointed out. Some resumes are shown as an example so that this should be the role model kind of thing, and some resumes would be used so that I can tell you that these are the mistakes that should not happen. So the resumes are not selected on the basis of any personal targets. Please take the criticism in a healthy way so that you would be improved. Okay, fair enough. So without any further ado, can we have your introduction? Yes.
also before we start, so we have been talking together. So all of you can quickly give us a +1 in the chat if our voice is clearly audible to everyone and everything is working fine. Make sure to give a
Okay.
thumbs up first of all and hit the give us a +1 in the chat because otherwise we won't know that things are working fine or not. So just a quick +1 in the chat from everybody if you are excited for this resume review as well.
Okay, we have a
You
lot
can
of
keep
quick
on
plus one.
flowing the. Yeah, just a quick +1.
Uh,
Like I can see 69 people are watching and the likes are very less.
okay, so not even plus one is required. You can just reply with a one.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. So can we have your introduction, Yash?
Yeah, sure. So, hi, my name is Yash Dwivedi. Currently, I'm working as an intern at Geeks4Geeks. I'm a candidate master on code courses, 5-star on code chef. So, this was a short intro about me.
Okay,
What about
so
you,
let me
Siddharth?
introduce myself. I'm Siddharth Hazra. Currently, I'm an SD intern and mentor at Geeks4Geeks. So I have been associated with Geeks4Geeks for the last more than a year. And currently, I'm in my fourth year in Netaji Subhash Engineering College. And I'm a candidate master at Code Forces. Okay, so fair enough. So I think we can move forward. So, but we would wait for just few more seconds so that people can like, and then we can see the like counter going up, and then we can move
Uh,
forward. What say, Yash?
Also, Siddharth, can you share the link for the resume review, the document, so that everybody can fill it, the form,
I
those who
think it
want
is
it
there
to.
in. I think it is there in the description itself. Okay, yes, it is
Okay,
pinned
yes.
and it is also in the description. Yes, it is there in the description.
Okay, is this there in
Okay,
the
we don't need
description?
to.
Great.
So let me see. So we would start off when the number of likes is equal to the number of at least the live viewers. What say, Yash?
Definitely, if it's equal to almost 67,
We will-
68, then we'll start. So just quickly let us know how many of you want your resumes to be reviewed. Many of you must have submitted it, so you can comment down your name as well, so that we can search that, and if we have time in the end, so we can review them as well.
Yes, please. For those who want their resumes to be specifically reviewed, okay. So just mention your name. We would just search it and we would give it a red mark. Okay. Okay. Please increase the like counter. We are waiting for that. Yes, are you doing it or should I do it? Abu Tala, I have been doing. As I think I have done it. Okay. 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 Sonu Kumar, the ex-coder. I think that you should red mark the Sonu Kumar thing. It would be fun. Santosh Kumar
Sure.
Mishra. Okay, fair enough. Any similar faces like Vishwajit Nayak. Okay, you are doing it. Okay, we can't do so much resume review, bro. We would be moving forward, I think. Okay, you are a star mark.
Yes,
Okay, okay, okay. I think it's enough.
I think
Don't
we can
move.
start off with that with the review.
Okay, this is my first CV, bro. Okay, so I won't be, so we won't be getting angry on anyone. Okay, you should not be taking personal attacks while we are making professionals. Okay, so fair enough. So, I think we can start. Okay, so you would share your screen or I should do it? Yes.
Siddharth, you can share your screen. I'll take care of the backend.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, let me do it. Mm, just a sec. Mm. Okay, people are submitting. I think we should give them 10 more seconds. People are submitting now. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Abu Tala, I got your resume. Others, quickly do it. So let's start from the bottom. What say Yash? It would be very fresh.
Sure, we can start from the bottom only. Bottom up
Okay.
approach.
चलो शुरू करते हैं. So today we would be doing a chill stream kind of thing. I think this is the first time we and Yash together are there, but we are not teaching anything. No?
Yes, definitely.
This is the first time. Okay. Mhm. Chalo. Yeah.
So I can again see that
Let's.
the number of people watching are more compared to the likes. So please hit the like button, guys.
Okay.
And you can write the
Fair
plus one
enough.
again so that we can get started with it.
Okay. Chalo. So let's start. This resume is of Bharti Kumari. Okay. She is from Rajasthan Technical University, Kota. Okay. So this resume is good enough. Okay. She is an web development intern at Happy Agility. Okay. Technical content writer and freelancer as an interview bit. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. She has added the link. So is there a link to the code or just the project? Okay. We have a
Just the
link to the
is there.
code. Okay. Do we have a live code? Mm-mm-mm. Okay, we don't have it. Movie Hub, let me see. There is only one link to be provided. Okay, so no movies found. Let me just see. Okay, movies are there. I think it is fetching from the API thing. Let me just test it also. Okay, Batman. Okay, okay, okay. Iron Man. Let me search. थोड़ा मजे ले लेते हैं ना. Okay, iron. No, it is not working. Okay, yeah, it is working. Okay, working.
It is working. It is working fine. Great.
Okay, it is working fine. It gets great, man. Okay, but the link to the code is not provided. The link to the code should also be provided. Okay, given random code generator. Okay, fair enough. Technical skills. Okay, achievement.
Uh, First of all, it's a one-page resume, and the second thing that I can observe is that the way she has written, like this person has written the skills, the technical skills, because you can see we have differentiated the programming languages, then we have the libraries, the database is also there. After this, you have also covered the fundamentals, CS fundamentals, and tools. But I can say one thing, Siddharth, that the skills are too much, right? If you will think this is a second year resume or third year resume.
Let me just see. This is a third year resume. This is a third year
Okay,
resume. The pass out year is
so
2024.
uh,
Yeah.
I can say one thing that this person has written a lot of technical skills. So I hope that when they are asked questions based on that in the interviews, then they are able to answer them. That is one thing that I would say. Uh,
Okay.
Other than
Hope
this,
it is not just for the sake of passing ATS. No?
also one more thing, I can see that open source Hacktoberfest. So I'm not sure how much how much does it adds to your open source contributions. I think that GSOC and others are also there, so you should try them out as well. Hacktober is fine. We know how we can get t-shirts. Siddharth has plenty of t-shirts from Hacktoberfest. Okay, so you can understand. Now talking about this thing. So I can also see one more thing here in the resume, that extracurriculum activities. So that is good. This is also good, but I think that instead of extracurricular, some more technical skills or achievements could have been written.
Yes, but
What do you think, Siddharth?
considering this as a third year guy, because I too wasted my first year and second year roaming here and there. So considering this, that she would work hard on the third year. Okay, like she would be all full on potential on a third year. She would be able to add it. I think extracurricular activities and all achievements and all this would be there. So let us just open her profile. Is there a profile? I think yes.
Oh,
Let us
okay.
just let us see her profile, because now Geeks for Geeks has a format of heat map. Okay, so let us see that also. Let me just turn off this. Okay. Okay, the solve count is absolutely very less. Okay, why? Because solve count is more, like she has solved a total of 108 problems. But if you just remove the 30 school and basic problems, that is 60 problems alone. So she has basically solved 35 easy problems and 11 medium problems. So I think she needs to work hard on her. Let us see that if the situation is same on every platform or just this. Okay, she has a solve count of, here also she has solved 62 medium problems. Okay, this is good. This is good, but she is not consistent enough. Let us see some more. I think
And
this
I
one.
think I've seen her a lot on LinkedIn as well.
Who?
Uh, Bharti
Uh,
Kumari. I think I've seen this profile a lot on LinkedIn as well.
yes, I too have seen this. I think she. Let me see her LinkedIn from here. Yes, I think we have so 3K followers. Yes, yes, yes. Might be a scenario. Okay, fair enough. So I think the format is absolutely correct. A little bit of, I think the description is required on this Hacktoberfest, because due to malpractices that are being done through Hacktoberfest, consider giving it a description that on what type of project have you contributed, because to be honest, I just bypassed it by doing nothing. Okay, it can be called as nothing. Okay, okay. And one more thing is commendable, that she has masked her
Changed her
phone
mobile.
number as well as, yes, fair enough. This was a good move from her side. I think I have some resume already collected. Saurav Singh. Let us see his resume. Okay.
First of all, I can see a lot of spaces in this resume,
Okay. Blank
and
spaces. Then
I I think it has been made on Google Docs. I'm not so sure. I think we have a Google Doc resume like this only. We have a
I
format of
think it
it.
should be,
Uh,
yes. Then
this Siddharth.
from my side. Okay. So my side would be that you first remove this. This description is not at all required. Okay. And
Correct.
what you can do is, instead of this vertical alignment, you can try horizontal alignment, which would take up very less space than what is given. The next is that in the project section, you have mentioned Smart India Hackathon. Okay, this is correct. But you could have added one more line. And I think the text size is more. Like this text size is less. I think it is 10 or 11, but this is around 13 or 15. So I think you can decrease the text size. And yeah, many blank spaces are there. I think you can decrease the
And
text size
I think the
and
font
work
is also
more.
varying a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is varying a little bit. And portfolio, okay, you have designed a portfolio. I think my placement should be on top of portfolio. Like you can just mention on which project you have dedicated how much of time. Like you can mention the time frame. Like I have been working on this project from this to this. It would just take, like you can have the skill on a horizontal way, not on the vertical, and you can mention the time frame on which you were working on that project. Like it would
Uh, uh,
give the recruiter an idea also. Yeah.
Another thing that I would like to highlight, the education. I think the BTech has started from 2019, so I think it should end in 2023. So mentioning 2023 would have been better, correct, Siddharth? Instead of present.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Recruiters won't be sitting there and calculating that this is a BTech program, this is this program, and this is when he would be, it would be over. Okay, let me just open the uh, preview screen so that I can monitor the chats also. Okay, Nishant, please don't spam. Okay, next time you spam, and Yash would block you. Okay, please don't spam more than once. Okay, I don't want this to be. Otherwise, we need to turn on
Uh,
slow mode or
another thing that
auto.
I would that another thing that I would like to highlight in this resume, if I'm able to see this skill section. So I think compared to the projects, a lot of skills have been written. What do you think, Siddharth?
Yeah, I think that suppose I asked him about AWS cloud, Firebase services, MongoDB, again Firebase real-time database. Okay, Node.js, Express.js, REST API. Okay, C++, DSA. So please keep in mind that you are able to do all of this. And to be honest, this resume would not pass. Why I would say that? Because it would pass the first thing. Okay, like it would pass the ATS thing. But after that, when the recruiter would be doing it manually, he won't be able to see the use cases of those tech stack in the form of projects. Like if you are not working on the tech stack, like suppose I mentioned that I know machine learning, but there is not even a single proof of mine that I have done machine learning, neither a course of mine, neither a project of mine. So what would the other person say? Like suppose I can't directly claim, no. So if you are claiming
Correct.
something, you need to prove something. Please keep that in mind. Whenever you are mentioning something in the skill section, please keep that in mind. First, that I should be able to go through each one of them. The next thing is that I should provide a use case of that. Okay. Like it is not the scenario that he would see Netlify and he would ask you how many projects of yours is hosted on Netlify. How much do you know about Netlify? Okay,
Do you
so
think,
I don't.
Siddharth, that like this person is saying Netlify and Heroku, so they have hosted the project there by writing some commands or by doing drag and drop on Netlify?
No, Netlify, I have used it. Okay, Netlify is kind of a little bit easy. Apart from learning about the commands and all, if you just authorize using the GitHub, you just select the repository and it would be hosted. Netlify is not that hard or something. Even I know
It
Netlify
cannot
from
be
the first
considered
day
as a
itself.
skill.
No, I don't think so, to be honest. So please keep that in mind. Okay. So let us just, what do you say? Should we go to his Geeks for Geeks profile and then his lead code profile? I think we should.
Sure.
Because he seems to be a full stack developer. Okay. Fair enough.
Consistency is very high currently.
Currently, due to placements, I think. Okay. Consistency is very high. 53 medium problems. Okay, good enough.
Here also
Mm-mm-mm.
the consistency is very high. POD solving a lot of
Yes.
PODs, I think.
Okay, so he would be knowing both of us. What do you think? Saurabh Sen, do you know both of us? If someone is good on POD, if he has solved more than 30 days, I think they would be knowing me and Yash. What do you say,
50%
Yash?
of 50% of each of us.
Okay, fair enough. Course attended. He has attended a lot of course, man. Okay, can you suggest some resume templates? Yes, absolutely, Singiri. I would do it, but I need to first see two resumes, then I would need to answer the comments. So we would be doing a lot of chit chat, but after doing two
uh,
resume review. Yeah. So okay. But I think you need to work a little bit. I think he needs to solve more problems because he seems to be a full stack developer. Okay, so if he is a full stack developer and the amount of DSA he is doing, I think he would be able to get a very good job. Okay.
correct.
Fair enough. So I think you should change the template of his resume, not a Google Doc thing. Do a PDF thing. You can move forward with Overleaf that I have been using for the last 2 years.
Can you
I
search?
think that
Can
would
you
be
search this thing, Siddharth? DDCV. Can you search this DDCV thing for us?
DDCV. DDCV.
DWDYCV. Yeah, this one only.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see that
Okay.
this kind of template is much better if you want to make a two-column resume. If you have a lot of things to mention, then you can make a two-column resume. And for that, you can use DDCV. Many of the people have used it. They are in fan companies as well. So I will recommend if you want to use a uh, two-column resume, then you can use this one. What do you think,
Let
Siddharth?
us send them also. Let us send them also. Okay. So Singiri, I think we both deserve a chocolate from you because we are answering your doubt in priority. Okay, she has been asking a lot of things. Third, three times. Okay. Nisha, watching it from America, Sumit Tiwari, great man. We have a lot of reach. Okay. Currently, you both are the best duos of YouTube. ये सुन के अच्छा लग रहा है ना?
Okay.
जल्दी सबमिट
So I
किया
think we
था.
can.
ओके सो जल्दी सबमिट किया था ताकि टॉप पर आए. तो टॉप पे आई थिंक आई हैव दिस सेग्रीगेशन फ्रॉम 1 to 30. दिस वाज द वर्क ऑफ यश. सो आई थिंक यू शुड टॉक टू यश फॉर सिलेक्टिंग हिज resume.
What resumes
Okay.
are being.
Chalo. So we would be taking a break of 2 minutes. We would be replying to all the doubts and then we would be moving forward. Is 1300 rating in code forces and solving 500 plus problems? Okay. Or questions on it enough to crack any product based companies? What do you think, Yash? Let's see your take on this.
So as of now, after solving a lot of problems, I think that concept is more important compared to the number of problems or the rating.
Yeah, see, anyone can go out and just see all the editorials from incognito mode, submit it, then even get an AC and even get a solve count also. Okay, this happens. Okay. But see, the difference is created when you actually are learning or not. Okay, so the amount of solving, the amount of problem solved is proportional to nothing. Okay, it is not proportional to the amount of learning you have get. Now 1300 rating, I think 1300 rating is good enough, but 1400 rating would be decent enough.
Uh,
Okay,
there's one question, Siddharth. This one.
which one? आईफोन वाला सर कहाँ है आज? आईफोन वाला सर कहाँ है आज? क्यों भाई? ये भी तो आईफोन है, क्यों प्रॉब्लम है क्या? हम भी है, वो भी है, सब है भाई. Okay, let me see. Okay, by the way,
Okay,
he
Siddharth,
is not
I
because
think we can continue with the resume review as well. You can talk about Abhinav as well in that part.
you talk about Abhinav. You tell where is Abhinav.
He
Okay,
must be
having good
busy.
concept. Okay, yeah. Okay, having good concept also, then it is fine to be honest. But try to reach at least 1400. Okay, last year from BTech right now, from non how to start for SDE. Should I take an academic gap or go for MCA? I think you should go for MCA so that academic gap is not created in your resume. I think that would be more preferable. What do you think?
BCA plus MCA is what is allowed in most of the FANG companies. That is considered equivalent to BTech. So you should do MCA.
Okay. Which earbud are you using? Yes,
Uh,
we
I
both
think
are
we need
using
a
the same.
sponsorship. I think we need a sponsorship for that. So then we can tell about that.
We both are using the same one. Can anyone detect it? अब एप्पल मत बोलना. सर आप क्यों नहीं लाते एप्पल? सर यस सर आप क्यों नहीं लाते एप्पल प्रोडक्ट? लेते एप्पल प्रोडक्ट बिकॉज ही हैज अ गेमिंग लैपटॉप. ही इज टुवर्ड्स द गेमिंग साइड. ओके. Sir, backend and front end, which is the best for career? I have good knowledge about Java, SQL, and MongoDB. Neither we are working professional, neither we are a developer profile. Okay, okay, fair enough. So,
Uh,
by the way, a fair question to you also. You answer it.
to be honest, like the Apple ecosystem is quite expensive. To be honest, when even when you buy a laptop, then you have to buy some extensions so that you can use the USB cable and other things, like a lot of other things. So it's very costly, to be honest. That is why, and as of now I cannot afford the iPhone because the battery. I have an issue with battery. I need a good battery life. You can understand. Siddharth Hazra always must be carrying a, you can say, uh, this thing,
Always
power
handy.
bank. He must be always
Always
carrying.
handy.
He,
Always handy,
I
man.
cannot,
I have
I
it.
cannot carry a power
I
bank with
have
me.
it. I always carry it, brother. Okay. Now grinding on DSA, but no interview calls. Was benched in Cognizant as of now. Grinding on DSA about 3 years, but no interview calls. Okay. Fair enough. Good man. सही है, सही है. Okay, so let us answer this, but no interview calls. So basically, what you need to do is, to be honest, you need to now prove your work. Okay, like you have done grinding, you are now grinding DSA. So I think you should move towards competitive programming. You should have a good competitive programming profile. Okay, to shortlist your resume. I think you should move towards that side. Okay, like the
I think
tier three
Siddharth, we
people,
can
what
move
they
back to
do.
the resume,
Chalo,
to the resume
start
review
karte
part.
hain.
Some people are waiting in the comments for that.
Okay, chalo. Okay, Saurav Sen is done. Let us go to Ritik Kumar. Ritik Sharma. Here he has written. Okay. Ritik Sharma. Fair enough. Okay. Okay.
So first of all, I will say that 10th and 12th are most probably not required. You can write 12th, but writing 10th is not that
10th
much
is not right.
required.
Okay.
Then
Then.
you cannot consider hackathon as as a working experience. What do you think, Siddharth?
No, this is not. This doesn't comes under the professional experience. I don't think so.
You can write it
Okay.
as achievement.
Yeah, achievement you can write. Participate. Yeah, this is a participated a 30 hour, 36 hour hackathon with a team of 5 people. Developed this, developed that. I think you should be mentioning it somewhere else, because this is a position where till this point of time people have been classically using it for mentioning their intern work or their professional experience. Okay, so campus ambassador. Okay, this is the resume of a fourth year guy. I don't think that campus ambassador is suitable enough for this position. Okay, this is the fourth year thing.
Uh, I'll say that
It sh-
the project should have been above the experience section.
because he doesn't have quite enough. Yeah, I think so. So website clones, website, C site, V site clones. Okay, V site is something. Let me just see. Okay, it is not even clickable. So I don't know what is V site. Should we search it? Let me
Uh,
just see.
so
Is there
basically,
something we
it's a
have?
spelling mistake. Now you can understand, Siddharth. It's a spelling mistake.
But as
Because
at least, so see. Okay, he has written clone the front end of different websites like Amazon, Flipkart, Book My Show, etc. Built multi-page interactive websites. Okay, but where is the link to that? Where I can see that you have cloned multiple projects. What type of tech stack you have? You have just used the tech stack of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and you have done this like Amazon. As far as I know, as far as I was cloning websites on, I don't know, developer profiles. Please block Nitin Kumar Singh. Yash,
okay, I'll put him in
Nitin
timeout.
Kumar
No
Singh,
worries.
please control. Nitin Kumar Singh, please control yourself. Okay, okay, fair enough. So library management system. There is no link to this. Okay, Notepad, Java. Please, I don't think this is website clones. So you are designing Amazon and all, so you are handling routers and all without the use of React. Don't know. Please see to this. I don't know. Might be the scenario. Technical skills: Jupyter notebook. Okay, Python is there. Okay, fair enough. Eclipse, Java is there. Okay, VS Code. Okay, Python, Java, C++, HTML, CSS, SQL, React, and Bootstrap. You have worked with
Uh,
React, but there is no project on React. How come this? I was talking about this. So people would be there. Like you have learned React, you have built with multiple websites clones, multiple pages, okay, multi-page, okay, multi-page, but still don't know this. Core member leadership qualities. I
and
don't think this is
another thing
this is
he has
not.
written this, it should have been at the top. Like the skills and the project should have been at the top.
Yes, there is no coding profiles that is linked. Okay, there is no coding profiles that is linked. So if you just see this resume, suppose I am the recruiter. If I'm seeing this resume, this seems that he has done a lot of campus ambassador work. He has done a lot of core member work. Okay. He has built up a lot of website clones from the YouTube. Okay. He doesn't even know the tech stack he have been using. Okay. Library management system, I think most of the college this comes under the educational one. Notepad, this is a project that needs to be mentioned. Other than this, I don't see much power in this. And this is Nalanda Institute of Technology. Okay, fair enough. I don't think much talk is required over this. What do you think,
I
Yash?
think a lot has to be done. Like there's a lot of potential in terms of skills. So I think one more project can be added if you don't have that much of experience. Maybe one four project you can add if you want, and some coding profile links can also be added. And achievements are also missing.
Like if I see the resume, there is no proper proof of his working. So I think that you need to work hard, or you need to show off a little bit more in a more concise manner. Either of the things. It's true. We can move to the next
Avijit
one.
is saying his interview is near. So can you can you quickly search Avijit AVIJIT
कर देता हूँ सर और कुछ. अरे यार,
AVAV?
please block this one person. Please block this
No
person.
problem. Like
Please, please.
still there is no issue. AVI.
अरे brother, wait a sec.
Is don't
Wait
block.
a sec, brother. Please don't spam, because we need, see, I'm not against this, I'm not against this blocking and all, but if you do a lot of spamming, we need to go through the comments again and again. Please understand this concern. Okay, we are not against anyone. Okay, so while we are doing resume review, how can we pay attention to your comments? This would become a rat race kind of thing. Like we would be just chit chatting the whole time. Okay, so the main
Yeah,
agenda is to do resume work. Okay, resume review. So please understand this scenario. Okay, you basically, most of you are applying for a good SD role or a developer role, and these all behavior are not expected from you. Please understand. We expect a
yeah. You can
professional
search
behavior from you.
AVI JIT. AVI
AVI,
uh, JIT.
Avijit Sen.
Yes, it's like this person's resume. So guys, we'll be resuming we'll be reviewing everyone's, but please don't spam. That is the only thing that he's saying.
Yeah, please, just this.
Okay,
Okay,
so
just say your concern, and if the concern is more, we would look into that. Okay, please. If the okay, fair enough. Abhijit Sen. So one thing I would mention is, please change the name of this. Mine Abhijit Sen. Please rename it to Abhijit Sen. Okay, the very first thing.
correct.
Okay. Then the next thing is Medinipur. Okay, cool. Okay, fair enough. West Bengal, Jalpaiguri Engineering College. Okay, he is a third year guy. Okay, this resume seems a little bit good enough.
But
Web
still,
developer.
there is one issue. One basic issue is there. Like he has written school over
Ah,
college.
yeah, 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 yeah. I was trying to mention. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Front end experience. Okay, let us see. A well funded startup. Dreamland, a well funded startup. Okay. I think you can add the link of that company or some, if it is. I don't think funded and all is required. Okay, developing the official site using React.js as a
Again,
front end.
he
Okay.
like one more thing he has written, so that like he is in second year, third year, I think, and he has written
Third.
lead. So, do you think that front end lead should be written there?
No, no, actually, I
Because
too
he has
worked in a company. No, there. What happens now? There are small startups like bootstrap startups. They have just one or two developers. Okay, and you take the lead when you are small. So I think you can just write web developer. Okay, because lead, even if you were a lead, I think you shouldn't mention it. Why I would say you that? Because if suppose your interviewer is a SD2 or SD3 and he is a good in front end, and if you're writing this as lead, okay, writing this as lead, so he would be thinking that you have a very good amount of knowledge. Okay, so he would be testing you on that basis. So if you think that you have the knowledge of being called as the lead, mention it. It's your take, you would be shining it. But if you don't think that you have the potential to be called as a lead, please consider removing it. Okay, because he would be judging you on that. Suppose there is a person, I would just tell you the instance of that. Suppose there is a person who is very not very good in coding. Okay, like suppose he doesn't even know how to sort an array, but he is mentioning that I know DP. So he would be judged on the basis of that, no? So please understand this.
Correct.
Okay, he might be a
Uh,
very good coder in terms of school, but he's not that. Okay, yeah.
Another thing
Software
that I would like
development.
to highlight, he has written again in reverse chronological order. No, every experience has been
Yeah,
written in the reverse order. So
yeah.
that thing needs to be
The
taken care of.
most recent one should be added on the top. This is your most recent internship. By the way, this person is in third year and he has done three internships, and all the three internships are very good, to be honest. Let me see his coding
And
profile.
Siddharth, can you focus on this? Can you first of all zoom in on this part, SD plus intern FTO part? Can you zoom in there a little bit? Yeah, that
कर
part
दिया.
only. Yeah. So, guys, you can see this thing that it looks a little bit authentic that he has worked in this part, right? Earlier, some person has written, you can give us a plus one, right? You can observe this part that he has written that he has worked on AWS and all this stuff. He has written a little bit details that he has implemented AMP and non AMP, right? These things he has, whatever he has done, he has written it. You can see he has written that he has worked on deploying them on AWS and all these things. So, he knows this kind of things, right? So you can give a plus one that this is how you should mention. Correct, Siddharth?
Okay, so just quickly tell us that if you are able to get what we are trying to say, just give us a quick, like if you are able to get everything what we are saying, give us a rating on a scale of 1 to 10. Like how much you are able to digest. Quickly give us a rating of 1 to 10. Quickly. Let us see in the middle. Okay, let us see in the middle. I think we should wait on this. Just let us quickly do. Okay, quickly do. If you are trying to get what we are saying, if you are able to add values, just quickly do it. Can you mention projects on YouTube courses? Said bro and Yash bro. I think you should be now doing it because nowadays authentic. I think you should be now doing it because very good courses are also available on the YouTube for free. Okay. Okay. Everyone is getting. Okay.
Also,
Everyone is getting.
there's one more question. There's one more question that Abhishek has. Abhishek will be discussing this question. This is very centric to DSA based internship. So we'll be answering this by the end of this session. Okay, Siddharth, what do you think
After
about
this
problem setter
resume,
role, mentor
after
role?
after two resume we would answer that. Let's give it a break. Let's not
Sure.
drag it to the very end. Okay, so this is very good. Okay, trust me, this is a very good profile. A lot of experience has been there. Third year guy, he has been, I think he has been rejected multiple number of times by many companies. That is why his resume is shining like that. Okay, so projects, let us see that. Okay, he has a GitHub profile associated where it is the link to the profile. A good readme is provided. Okay, fair enough. Very impressive profile. Trust me, a very impressive profile. Let us see if the project is hosted or not. Even if the project is not hosted, okay, it is not. I think it can't be hosted. Do you have a usage? Okay, yeah, it is to be okay. It is not a okay. Meatify. Okay, good enough projects. Face find. Okay, see, his project is going in different directions. Python, Flask, and Django, React JS, okay, and HTML5 Azure. Okay, fair enough.
And Azure. And earlier he has written AWS as well.
Yeah, this is very good enough. This is why he is a very good profile. Okay, technical skills. Let us see his technical skills. Okay, Cuban Docker. Okay. No one would question his technical skills. Trust me. After seeing this, no one would question his technical skills. Okay, like no one would suspect that he has worked or not. Okay, third star at Code Chef. Okay, 5 star at Hacker Rank. Okay, over this, over that. Okay, let us see this. 250 plus problems. If if the profile is good on this, great man. Medium 104 problems.
In the last 2 months, 3 months, in the last 3 months, he has been pretty consistent.
He is a full stack developer. He is a full stack developer. Let us visit his profile. मानना पड़ेगा बॉस काफी तगड़ा है. Okay, this is a very good example of this. Okay, this can act as a role model. Trust me. डोंट वरी अभिजीत, आप सिलेक्ट हो जाओ तो मिठाई खिला देना. ओके, चलो थोड़ा जो जो किया गया है.
Also, I
डैनियल,
would like to interrupt in between, Siddharth. Currently, 143 people are watching. I think the loud like counter is pretty less.
लाइक काउंटर इंक्रीज करवाते हैं इसके बाद. चलो इसके बाद इंक्रीज करवाते हैं. Okay, so see, then we would talk about lot. Okay, so let us see this profile. This profile has a lot to say. Okay, we can talk about it pretty much. Okay, so the very first thing is you should remove this. You should remove this line. Trust me, this is looking absolutely, I can't say bad. It is not looking good. Okay, this is not looking good. This looks like you. No one would read this. Okay, the very first thing. Location
It is
India.
not required. It is not required for SD internships, or you can say DSA internships,
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
SD roles, in fact.
Yes, and you can just have it in one line also. This photo is even not required. Okay, remove. Okay, this photo is not even required. Okay, because not every companies prefers photos. Some companies do prefer. I understand. So if I see this sports organizing system, okay, organizing system, if I am shorting out resumes, I won't ever read this long paragraph. Trust me, I won't ever read this. If you just mention, see, I would just see this HTML, CSS, JavaScript, theme leaf template, okay, Java, Spring Boot, Particles. I would just read this. I won't even try to read your project is doing what. So please try to be concise in that. Okay.
One thing I would say that he has spent a lot of time. The resume, looking at the resume, it seems that he has spent a lot of time in making it in adding colors to the resume. But maximum color combination that you can have is black and white, or you can say blue color. Other than this, like blue color
Abs-
for the heading or something, that is better. Other than this, I don't think any color is required. What do you think, Siddharth?
color scheme is not required. Okay.
And you can see that his background is also dotted. So
Yeah, that is what I'm.
what can you
Color
say?
scheming is not required. Color scheming is not required. Trust me. Okay. And you can have a good hairstyle. Okay. BSc, I think it shouldn't be ongoing. And my time is, where is this required, man? Who, what? Suppose I am trying to hire you for an SD or a developer role. What would it add to the value that I would know that you were doing before this? Okay, like if I'm joining an SD intern, okay, at Geeks for Geeks won't be considered. Like you won't be concerned about what I was doing. I was playing all day. I was enjoying all day. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't add any value. Sleep,
Or
playing
you were doing
hockey.
like this thing. What is moonlighting?
Yeah. So I think what you can do is the next thing. I think after meditation, if you stop playing hockey, then you would be joining a gym. Okay, like after I stopped football, I started going to gym. Okay, then you can add that my PR is 1A38, my PR is 108. You can write those also. Okay, marital status is not required in SD intern. Gender, okay, I don't think this is already required. Permanent address, this deep address won't be required whenever they want to send you anything. Okay, they would be asking you. Trust me. This is not a good resume. Please update this. Okay. Okay. Fair
Uh,
enough. Okay.
so
So
all of you
now
can
let's
hit the
talk
like button,
about.
guys.
चलो अब लाइक काउंटर बढ़ाते हैं जल्दी जल्दी. चलो ये तो बड़ा काम है ना, ये तो मेन काम हो गया ना. चलो लेट प्लीज
Let's
इंक्रीज द
take
लाइक काउंटर.
let's take this doubt, Siddharth. Like it's very interesting doubt.
Please star market and keep it. First I would increase the like counter. Let me increase the like counter first. मजा आता है भाई. Okay,
Okay.
number of likes should be more than number of live viewers. ऐसा मत करना कि सब छोड़ के भाग जाए. Okay, max number of live viewers. We should write it ना. Max number of live viewers. थोड़ा मजे लेते हैं, चलो. Okay, max number of live viewers. चलो, quickly. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Let us see. Number of likes. Okay, this is the very first thing. Now, while you are liking the video, I want to mention something. Okay, so this form link was floated before. Why it was done? The reason is that it might be a scenario that similar kind of resumes we are reviewing again and again. Okay, whatever be your concern, but we are so the output of learnings that audience would get would be absolutely less. That is why if you observe that we are selecting the resume that we have marked in red. Why? Because some resumes would act as a role model, some resumes would tell you that these all mistakes should not be done. The resumes are selected in this fashion. That is why dynamic changing of resume won't be there, most probably. Okay, I don't so as people were saying please please, so I am also feeling very bad, like it's very bitter to say that I can't do or can't say. First I would complete those all resumes which would add learning to your resume, and then if there is time left, then I would be moving forward with the resumes that you would be doing.
We'll
Okay.
be giving priority to those who have already submitted it.
Yeah, please consider it because we want to add learning. So the output of this stream should be that you would be able to learn that these all mistakes should be done. These all things needs to be done. Like suppose I want to get selected. Okay, 129 watching, 138 likes. बढ़ गया चलो. बहुत बात मानते हैं ना. चलो सही है. अब यश को एक गर्लफ्रेंड भी दिलवा दो सब. Get यश a girlfriend quickly quickly. यश की बंदी भी पटवा दो ना. यश को एक बंदी भी पटवा दो. ये भी करवा दो जब इतना कहा मान ही लिया तो. चलो. Your joke is becoming serious. Joke is becoming, yeah, people are considering it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Get
I
that.
have
Get.
one resume, like one person, Priyanshu, he was saying that let's review his resume. So it
Okay,
looks good, Siddharth.
just wait a sec now. Let us first complete this now. Uh, we would take a break of 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah,
इतना जल्दी क्या है? इतना जल्दी क्या है भाई? किसको भागना?
sure,
चलो.
sure.
Resume. So you were trying to tell something on this, and I interrupted you. Tell me.
Yeah, so talking about this problem setter internship.
Hmm. Yeah, you took this as an
So I will say
interesting.
that if you are going for a problem setter internship, or let's say it's a member of technical staff intern or problem setter internship, or you can say something like mentor, or you can say teaching assistant or technical content writer. More of this, all this comes in under one bunch only, that is TSA based internship. So I will simply say that first thing is that whatever you have done, how much whatever coding you have done, right, that should be mentioned, like whatever platforms, on whichever platforms you have a profile, that should be mentioned, whatever contest you have given, all those ratings should also be there. Okay, like the rate, like in amongst how many people, how what is your rank, all that should be mentioned clearly. And apart from this, if you are applying for a DSA internship now, then sometimes what can happen, if you have done, let's say, some projects, let's say it can be based on various things, but if you have done some projects on DSA only, that is, let's say, if you have built something based on try, correct, Siddharth? Have you done projects based on try ever, Siddharth? Have you tried projects on
I have
DSA,
done
like
it, but
DSA or?
but I did it on Try the Phone Book, the contacts app, but I didn't mention it in the resume.
So I think those things can be mentioned. And apart from this, it should, like, from your resume, it should be one column. Like, I think one column resume is better when you're talking about mentor and other roles. And
Hmm.
if you have some good projects as well, then chances are high that you'll get an interview for the MTS, or you can say problem setter as well. And if you want to be a problem setter, then another thing that you should do is, like, let's say while you're applying now. So Siddharth, what happens is, let's say Siddharth, let's talk about two things. Let's talk about a mentor role. Let's say if you're applying for a mentor or a teaching assistant, and let's say you're applying for a problem setter. So I will
Mm.
share one experience. If somebody shares me a resume, right? If somebody, let's say I'm let's say I'm a manager, or let's say I'm a project leader or whatever in some organization, tech organization, and if somebody sends me a resume, and he also, let's say he's applying for a teaching assistant or a mentor role, and he also sends me the drive link of a video that he has made, correct? So
Okay, yeah.
I will automatically go to that, right? Plus one in the chat. All of you can write a plus one in the chat. If someone is applying for a mentor or a teaching assistant role, and he or she sends me, along with the resume, he or she sends me the video link, correct? If he or she sends me those things, then definitely my attraction will go to that, right? Plus one in the chat for if you can relate to this thing. Similarly, if you are applying for a problem setter role, so don't just apply for a problem setter role, guys, right? uh, like there's one thing that you can do. You can basically generate, like you can write a problem statement of your own, right? You can create a Google folder, like Google, on Google Drive you can create a folder. Like in that folder you can have several files, the test cases, the test cases, you can say the problem statement, the let's say the Java code, the C++ code. If you'll have this thing, then indirectly you're saying that I am ready, I am willing to work, right? Like, let's say if you will talk about some startup based SD internships, then they also give sometimes take home projects, right? That okay, do this thing, fix this feature, or
Mhm.
make something on top of this API or something. So similarly, if you are applying for mentor role or teaching assistant role, so if you will send them that okay, I've written this, like I have done this, I've written this piece of problems, like I've written this problem, so see, can you give me some feedback how I can improve or something? That will show that you are more willing to work. Similarly, if you're applying for technical content writer, or to be precise, member of technical staff, which is I think more or less it is also oriented towards technical content writer thing at GFG, I think specifically. So for that, if you have some articles written already, if you will attach them, that will also work. Because I'll tell you my story. When I applied for GFG, so I applied, and I also mentioned the video links as well. Okay, so I think that was a
You mentioned the
plus
video
point
link.
for me. Yes, I did mention the video links as well. So it did work for me. It has worked for me as a couple of times. So I'll say that you can do that. Like you can write a plus one in the chat if you have understood this thing, very basic thing. If you are someone who's in second year, third year, there are high chances that if you'll give the you should also connect with those people who are currently a problem setter. Let's say who is a problem setter at this like GFG or other organizations. You should talk to them. Like, can you help me? Can you help me? Like how I can be a problem setter, or can you tell me what are the things that are required, how I can get an interview, all these things. Okay. So a lot of people are saying plus ones is that. So I think that they have understood. You have anything to add for mentor, teaching assistant, or let's say MTS or technical content writer?
Hmm. I don't
You
know.
can understand this thing. If Siddharth Hazra is working and he's having MacBook Air, he's having iPhone, so you can understand how much like how much these roles even pay as an interns, right? You can understand this thing.
Yes, to be honest, they if you are if you are little bit good enough, and if you are good on saving, okay, like if you're good on saving things, and I have done a lot of freelancing, like I do a lot of freelancing too. So if you're good in those, I think that you would be earning decent enough. Decent. Chal, let's move forward.
Okay.
How to get us how to get SWE internship at Geeks for Geeks. पता लगाते हैं.
I
पता लगा
think
कल बताते हैं. कल सुबह मिलना बताते हैं. कल सुबह मिलना पूछ के बताते हैं.
I think GFG hires a little bit lesser interns in terms of SD. So you need to
Very
be
lesson.
pretty good, pretty good in that.
Hmm. चल, let's
Okay,
move forward.
so let's move forward as well. Can you view Nishant's resume? Can you search Nishant? I think he has been asking
और
for some time.
कौन एक प्लीज बोल रहा था, तब पहले उसका कर लेते हैं. बहुत बार प्लीज बोला. शुभम तिवारी कर लेते हैं इसका तो. अब मत प्लीज बोलना, बहुत खराब लग जाता है. शुभम तिवारी. अब please don't do emotional drama over here. We are Indians and we get buttered on this. Please don't do emotional drama here. Okay.
Uh, First of all, in
Figure
the very
whatever.
first go, it looks really good. The resume looks good. Like if you will
I
just
think
can you scroll down? Just can you scroll down so that can you just give us a
I
feel of it? let's say if you
A very small thing is that you can just change this link.
Telegram.
This on the,
So
yeah,
this
it
is like
seems like this is a Telegram. Gives us a vibe that this is a kind of Telegram link. Okay, Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, and he is a third year guy. Software developer internships.
great.
Okay, great man. बढ़िया है तभी प्लीज बोला भाई. Okay, GitHub link of the project, github.com. Why are you mentioning github.com? Link to the project, like, okay, like you can just mention that student JS complete. What is this all about? You can add a README file. Please add a README file over here also. Okay, let me just see what is this all about. I worked on a company provided issue statement where we needed to create software for laboratory hardware and software use analysis. Okay, fair enough. To do app. Okay, Indore. What is this? Indore. Like this was a physical project or a remote project? In office project or what? Okay, a video link is there. Create operations on the database. Okay. Okay, aim productivity. Okay, good enough. Like, what is the link to this? Link is not given. इतना अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट
Also,
किया
I
लेकिन
have
show नहीं दिया.
I'm looking at the achievement, so I can see the link of YouTube creation is also given. So that looks good. What do you think, Siddharth?
Where YouTube creator for Code Chef. Okay, fair enough. Okay, Code Studio specialist at rank 21 around 700 pounds. Okay, this resume looks good enough. Relevant coursework. This is good enough. Okay, like you can
And
add a little bit more.
to be honest, Siddharth, can you focus on the technical skills? There's one thing that I would like to mention here. Yeah,
Hmm.
see, if you will see now, he has in programming languages, he has mentioned only one language, right? I'm thinking that he is talking about the compiled languages. So he has only mentioned C++ here. So you can understand, like,
Hmm.
and in the tech stack also, you can see that he has mentioned HTML, CSS, Java, and the MERN stack, I think. So overall, you can understand that he has not mentioned very much, very much things. He has kept like the threshold. Like earlier, the people, if they heard of the name, then they were writing a lot of things. So now it seems good.
Yes, I think that he would be able to justify this resume. Being a third year guy, he has done internship, software developer internship. He has done two projects. Okay, to do app would be replaced by I think by the end of the third year, and he would be able to do it. Shubham Tiwari, and just rename this to Shubham. Yeah, this is good. Shubham Tiwari resume. Shubham Tiwari. Don't do it. Okay. अब
Can
कोई
you open
इमोशनल
his
अत्याचार मत
Geeks
करना.
for Geeks profile as well?
He has
Okay,
solved
let's
only
move for
10
the
problems.
next.
100.
Okay.
अब कोई इमोशनल अत्याचार मत करना. इंडियन हूँ, पिघल जाता हूँ. मत करना कोई, प्लीज. कोई इमोशनल अत्याचार नहीं करेगा. Please don't do it. Okay, let's have this resume. Okay. Mm-hmm.
At the first view, can you scroll down, Siddharth? Can you give us a, just a quick view of it?
कर देता हूँ भाई.
Okay, can you scroll down a bit more? Okay, so at the first go, it looks that there's a lot of empty space in this resume.
Very. Like no links are provided here. I think that you could have mentioned the link. Okay. So
So I will suggest one thing that the basic thing is that the font size is pretty low compared to the space. But one more thing that I would like to mention here is that if you're making this kind of resume, if you're making a two-column resume, you can only make a two-column resume if you have done a lot of things. If you have not done a lot of things, even the one column resume works. And what do you think, Siddharth? If this person would have made his resume as one column, it would have been much better, I think.
I think instead of this internship, na, he can mention it in, he can mention it as experience, because this resume he would need to change after he is working full time. So don't do this. And the very next thing is that you can skip this class 10 Lucknow, India. Okay, like you can skip this. Okay, 2019 to 2023 fourth year guy. Hobbies, why he would be interested, so why suppose why he would be interested in
Uh,
knowing that he would play games or do meditation? I think this has been
To be
covered.
honest, Siddharth, this thing happens when you try to have a two-column resume. Then for filling up the space, you have to do all of these things. So that is why we are recommending that if you have a little bit lesser skills, then you can opt for the single column resume only.
Yes, absolutely. This is a very important thing that you need to bookmark this, okay? Please write VVI after this transcript of this video, okay? Audio of this video. Please write it and keep it somewhere, okay? Skills, okay? Familiar with, okay? C++, Java. Experienced in Java and Go. Okay, Go is a recent language, I think so, no? As far as I know. Go is a recent language,
Yes,
but I
definitely.
think it came into picture in recent times. So Java is good, but I think that you should be learning something more. Okay, Golang is a, yeah, Golang is coming into
Okay,
picture now.
Siddharth, I have shared in the private chat. I've shared one of after you review this. So I've shared one of the single column resume with you as well. So maybe we can open that also to show some people that okay, this is very close to DDCV, but it is a single column resume. Like you can see
Yes.
this.
देखो
It this is a single column.
बांट दो यश
Obviously, a date.
बांट दो मिठाई सब पे बांट दो मिठाई चैट में बांट दो दिवाली क्या तो क्या हम लोग मिठा दे देते हैं बांट दो
Okay, we are reviewing Abu's resume only, na?
या ओके
Abu, we are
फेयर
reviewing
इनफ
your resume only.
ओके सो लेट अस सी अरे कोई अच्छा बात भी कर लो प्लीज रेज्यूमे प्लीज रिव्यू माइन प्लीज रिव्यू माइन बात क्या करेंगे अभी we don't have nothing to
Let's
we don't
review.
have anything to talk wait a
Let's
sec
review
brother
Pravar
wait a
Anu's
sec
resume. I think his resume is two columns, so he wants us to review it.
I think I think that we have passed 1 hour and the last half an hour is still left. Okay. So I think that we should first ask them that if they want any trajectory to be changed. Okay. So quickly tell me if this is adding value to you or not. Just on a basis of 1 to 10. Quickly tell us. Else, if you want any improvement over this, I think you can just tell us right now and we can just change it. Half an hour is still left. 70% of is मेरा भी रिव्यू कर देना बाबा नहीं रहा जाता अब सही है बॉस अब कोई इमोशनल अत्याचार नहीं चलेगा ओके प्लीज डोंट स्पैम ओके 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 क्विकली 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 if you want anything to change if you want us to change anything quickly मॉडिफिकेशन के लिए हम लोग आगे हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं लिंक फॉर लास्ट डेडली सीवी अरे बांट दो यार सब में क्या यार यश तुम बांटते नहीं यश इज अ वेरी सेल्फिश
Deadly,
पर्सन
deadly नहीं
यश
DDD.
इज अ वेरी सेल्फ यश बांटता नहीं है कुछ भी लाइक कभी आपको बताया कि यश की चार चार गर्लफ्रेंड है कभी नहीं बताएगा
Uh, okay, Bhavna Jain is saying second year resume review.
second year how would we know we would be opening 200 resumes and we would be selecting if you are on a second
No,
year tell your name
she's saying that we have to review her resume.
okay bhavna jan let's review second year we have not reviewed second year na okay this would be okay this was bhavna jan let's do that because this is needed I think so. Bhavna jan
You have
Bhavna
highlighted it. Yeah, this one.
what
Yeah, this one only.
Hmm. Bhavna Jan resume. Okay. Okay. This looks clean on the very first look.
Can you zoom in a little bit, Siddharth? That will be better for us.
और कुछ सर और कुछ सेवा आपको
First of all, like the CGPA is very high. Is it because of COVID-19?
Let us see. No, this is not 2001 2025. This is not because just COVID. I don't know. What is the Maharaja Agarshan Institute of Technology? Don't know, bro. Like we people who are from Macaut, I am from Macaut. We have a high CGPA because of a thing known as organizer. People who are from Macaut and know about organizer, please give a shout out. Let me see how
Now,
many
what's
people
that?
know this. Okay, I would tell you that if there is a lot of shout out. Okay, please give us a shout out if you know about organizer from Macaut. Okay, React developer intern. Okay, fair enough. Worked on the various website developer under the management of TechCraft, developed new web pages of the company's website to developing landing. Like you can mention the things of React, like you learned about React routing, you learned about this, you learned about that, you learned about you should be writing, okay, like your remote work, and this was a 2 month internship, okay, 3 month or 2 month internship, okay, projects help camp. A link is not there, okay, link is not there, bold
Uh,
is not
Another
there,
thing, yeah, the React.js, Node.js,
bold.
everything is not bolded. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, please do it. Campus card, no link is there. Full stack, no link is there. Okay, programming skills, DSA, C++. अरे आपने तो वही गलती किया जो बात. Are you proud of this achievement? What is this, man? Top 10 teams in hackathon under Microsoft R&D in India organized by MITS Warrior. Why are you proud of this achievement? Why are you writing this? Like you should be good enough in at least copy pasting things, na? You have copy pasted this line. This seems that this is copied, na? Whom are you asking? You are asking the recruiter, which he has not achieved.
Again, I will say one thing that actually a lot of space has been taken here as well. If this was a single column resume, it would have looked a little bit better because the basic thing here is that, yeah, basic thing here is that if this was a single column resume, it would have looked a little bit much better. What do you think, Siddharth?
Just please carry on. I need to do something. Just please, and just review it.
Uh, okay, can you click on the like coding link, Siddharth, if it's possible for you?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. कर देता हूँ, कर देता हूँ. Okay, it's done. I was just asking the team to turn on slow mode because a lot of spamming is done and we can't really block everyone. Okay. Okay. Coding profiles. Let us see. Lead code profile. Yeah. A second year guy lead code profile. 13 solved. Array. You should work a little bit hard, na? Second year. This means second year has just started. Okay, no. You have a lot of time. Second year has just started. Okay. Merge shorted arrays. Running sum of 1D array. Okay. Let us see
This
the
is
questions here. The very first problem she has solved is intersection of two arrays. Two sum. Watering plants. Okay. I would address this. Trust me, I would address this. Is there anything else she is working upon? No, she has not been working upon. Okay. So let me just address something. Okay. So I have seen many people, okay, like I have even seen my classmates or my batchmates, okay. So I don't know. So Yash, can you acknowledge that this is there or not? So what happens is, suppose you are not a coding person. When you start off with coding, just after knowing loops and all, you directly take up an SDE sheet. You start solving that SDE sheet. Have you seen this?
I am seeing
Okay.
this a lot these days.
These days it is going a lot. These days this is the trend. But trust me, you won't be able to do it. Why? There is a proper proof of that. When I would give you a question other than from the SDE sheet, even if you have solved the whole SDE sheet in the first place itself, like you don't know any coding, you have not solved any problems apart from that SDE sheet. If I give you a problem apart from that, you won't be able to solve it. And if you are having this scenario, if you're having this scenario, please test it that am I right or wrong. If I am right and you are not able to really solve this, okay, consider first learning about programming, first doing ad hoc problems, then doing some CP if you are in first or second year, else jumping to directly problem solving and then moving towards SDE sheet. Please don't directly use SDE sheet to learn programming. SDE sheet is not for learn programming, okay? Please do that.
It is for quick revision most of the times.
Mhm. It is for SD interviews. It is for SD interviews, not even for online
Yes.
test. Online test ही पार नहीं होगा तो how would you get to the interview thing ना? Please understand this भावना.
Can you review Pravar Anu's
Uh,
resume?
don't do don't do that, brother. Otherwise, we would fall into the problem that we are considering request partially. Okay.
Okay.
So let us first complete all the red ones and then we would move forward to that. I think so. Nitin Kumar Singh. Okay, this, let us see this. This has a lot of gaps. I think this blank space can, you can remove it. Okay, Paisa Bazaar. Okay, Pizza Bazaar. Okay, sorry,
Please.
Paisa Bazaar. There is a thing known as Paisa Bazaar, na?
Yes, insurance.
There is a thing known as.
Actually, Siddharth
Yeah, yeah,
Hazra has a bike now, so he is into like he's into insurance. Every year he has to
yeah.
renew his insurance for the bike.
Yeah, a very big, great headache. Okay, matriculation. Okay, higher secondary. Okay, okay, Holy Kids International School, Bachelor in Technology. Okay, Filmistan. Okay, where is the link? Let us open this link. थोड़ा entertainment होगा. चलो, trending today, Barbarian. So, have you watched either of this? Yes.
No, mostly no.
Okay. Okay. Quickly suggest us a quick, what I can say? What is it suggestion app? Movie search. Quickly suggest us a movie that we should watch. And it has been launched in recent times. Okay, for me and Yash. Top three percentile in JEE mains. I think you should mention the percentile also. Okay. To be specific, like let's top three, it should be 3 point something. No? You should mention the decimal also. Solved more than 500 plus problems. Okay. Ranked in top 10. And slided my branch to CSE. What is this? Slided my branch to CSE?
Basically upgraded his branch. I think earlier he was in some other branch and then he
Please,
got some good
please
CGPA to
change
convert his branch.
Please change this language. This looks like a Google language. Why this is a capital little? Okay, this is an uppercase letter. So please do this.
It's called upgrade.
Yeah. Okay. Not upgrade. You can, because not every time it is an upgrade. You can just write migration of branch to CSE. You can simply mention this term, migration of branch to CSE. Migration and this, and instead of this long, you can just mention the percentage. Okay, 500 plus problems. Okay, where
Can
is
you
the
open his
coding
GFG?
profile? GFG चलो ओपन कर देते हैं. और कुछ सर?
Hmm.
Total problem solved
Okay.
203. He has not been consistent for many months. He is currently in his fourth year. Okay, NIT Agartala. Is he is he placed somewhere? I don't know if he has been placed somewhere, but he has not been consistent for many months. Okay, let us see his lead code. Lead code. It might be a case that he is consistent on lead code now. Okay, yeah, you were consistent on lead code. Sorry to say that. I'm absolutely sorry. Apologies from my side. Okay, okay, you have solved a good number of problems. Okay, okay. Trapping rainwater problem 3 months back. Okay, yeah. So see, after solving 200 problems, now he is solving the problems from the SDE sheets and all. Merge two sorted arrays. See, median of two sorted arrays. Merge
Largest area
one.
in histogram.
Hmm. See, this is the point of time where you should do this thing. See, this is a use case. Okay. Now let us move to the next one. Sweta Kumari. Yes, block karo bhai, block karo. Anyone who is spamming, please block it. Yes. Otherwise, we won't be able to see. Okay. So this in the very first
Uh,
place. A lot
Again,
of
I will
white.
say that one column resume would have been better, correct, Siddharth?
Yeah, absolutely. One color would be better. Okay. Education. Okay. Plus two. Bihar board. BBSC. She is from Bihar. I don't think this is required. Don't think this is required. Okay. And under the skills, personal projects, a mini DSA project on DSA, a mini project on DSA. Instead of writing mini project on DSA, you can write the name of that, a mini project on DSA. Okay, this is absolutely, this font is absolutely small. Why? What happened? This page was getting filled or what? A mini project on DSA, a mini project on DSA, playing hot tomato game. What is this kind of game? A person who is not acquainted with this game, please explain this game to him. One player playing song, when who's playing song will stop the song. Okay, he has mentioned the game. Moment will be out from this, and this can win the winner. Okay, let us see. Is there a link to this project? Okay. Okay, this is just a C
Looks
program.
fine.
Looks fine. Okay, a small project on HTML and CSS. GitHub.twitter.pj. Okay, okay. A small project. A link is not added. You're working on that. Okay, working on that. This is okay. This is a third year guy project. Okay, fair enough. Certificates. Okay, I think for you as of now, you should use one column resume. You don't have anything much to write. Please don't leave this blank. Okay, and please, according to me, you should just change the template as of now and remove this line, remove this blank space, make this font go with the flow. Okay, you should explain this project. Okay, okay. You don't really need to attach the certificates. Your certification and all, unless it is from very authentic thing, don't attach it. Okay, like very popular thing, which is much respected. Bablu Mahato, please don't ask again. Okay, please don't ask again. आई वुड बी रिप्लाइंग टू यू, डोंट वरी. इस रेज्यूमे के बाद आप ही को रिप्लाई करूंगा सबसे पहला. अब टेंशन मत लो. ओके, फेयर एनफ. सो एजुकेशन. ओके, नालंदा इंस्टीट्यूट
First
ऑफ
of all,
टेक्नोलॉजी.
it's one of the templates that we have been talking about.
Okay, this is done, this is done. I think we have completed it. Okay, now let's take, so all the ones are completed.
Entry number
So let's
76.
see.
You have taken it already.
Okay, tell us the resume you want to. First is finger first. Kindly review my resume. Karun, row number 68. Okay. Now these all are done.
So that we have a like target of 201. Can we reach that?
अभी करवा देते हैं ना. क्यों टेंशन ले रहे हो, हमें ना करवाते हैं. चलो. Quickly increase the like counter to 200. Quickly increase the like counter to more
Up
than
till now,
200. Please.
if you have learned something new as well, so please give us a plus one in the chat as well. Have you learned something new from this session overall, like especially the freshers and the college going students who are applying for internships, the DSA based internships as well? So you can give us a
करवा दो
plus one in the
भाई.
chat for that.
करवा दो भाई, इज्जत का सवाल है. जल्दी जल्दी करवा दो, जल्दी जल्दी करवा दो. लाइक काउंटर जल्दी
iPhone
जल्दी.
के लिए कर दो.
हाँ, जल्दी जल्दी. With all the links. Quickly increase the like counter. इज्जत का सवाल है. 200 प्लस करो जल्दी जल्दी. जल्दी. 189 हो गया. अरे भाई और 11. बस. इतना इज्जत चाहिए था. इससे ज्यादा नहीं. Quickly. 193. 7 more. अरे वाह. चलो. Quickly increase the like counter. 7 more. 199. One more. Gajab. Gazao. It's awesome, man. It's nostalgic too, to be honest. To be honest, it's nostalgic too. Okay, fair enough. I'm very happy today. जिसको मन मिठाई ले लेना लिंक्डइन पे आके एड्रेस बताना मिठाई भेज लेंगे. Okay, those who have liked this video, one or two lucky winners would get a sweet from my side. Okay. Okay, I was just kidding. Okay, so I am in final year. Okay, Suraj Patel. Let's see. Okay. Okay,
Aditya
solve
Bhatt is saying
1000.
he has 1,000.
What?
Yeah, 1,000.
Okay, we have not seen any. We have not seen any competitive programming profile, na?
No.
Chalo, your bestie, please mention your name. This person, please mention your name. Okay, competitive programmers, quickly give the heads up. Okay, your LinkedIn दे देता हूँ भाई, एकदम दे देता हूँ, URL। चलो जल्दी जल्दी भेजो। शिवम तिवारी, competitive programmers. We have not, mine is CP Prava, Satyabrat Ojha. Okay, he is added in my Instagram also. I see him a lot. Okay, he enjoys life to his fullest. Satyabrat Ojha. Okay, Satyabrat Ojha. Yeah, let us see this. This is a CP profile. Now we would be doing CP profile. Last 10 minutes. CP profiles are welcome. If you are a CP profile, please tell us. See, web developer. Web developer? Okay, web developer. So you would be, so if your target is to only apply as a web developer, this is fine. Else, SD internships are not always specific to web. So if this is not the scenario, please remove this. Okay. Okay, we would be reviewing those profiles after this point. Education. This is good. 2025. Okay. Second topper. Okay. Second topper. Okay. Yeah, he is from some good college, na? IIT Triple IT Gwalior. Okay, when I went to his college for a session, he followed me on Instagram. I remember it. Okay, code share. What do you think? Should we open it? Let me see.
Definitely.
Mhm. One place. Okay, very good. Animation is very great. A minimal animation, but it's very good. Let us see the sign up page. Full
Okay.
stack. Fair enough. तगड़ा 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 सही है सही है सही है अब साइन अप करने का सिर दर्द नहीं लेते हैं बट दिस इज गुड इनफ ओके टीम प्रोजेक्ट आई हैंडल द ऑथेंटिकेशन ओके okay allows you to jump right into upcoming or ongoing contest allows you to discuss your doubts with other coders worldwide this is a very unique thing
Uh,
okay like yeah
okay, so he has said that allows you to collaborate for Code Chef, Code Forces, Lead Code, Ad Coder. What kind of collaboration is he doing there?
I
Okay.
think that like this is quite feasible. Why? Because he can just block the collaboration thing while there is a contest going. I think he can easily do that. But a person who is not giving the contest but still wants to learn with groups, they would be hampered. So you need to find a way to combat this thing. Okay. Instead of 10th April 2022, people would be little bit interested that how much time this has required. Okay. Memorizer. Okay. This is good enough. First rank. Okay. Satyavrat Oja. Let's see his profile.
One more thing that I will say here, the on the top side, whatever logos he has used, it looks fine. But in the down, if you will see, down there in the resume, all those things are not required. Especially people in resume, you don't need to highlight that.
Yes, because many people have this thing turned on, like this dark theme turned on. Many people, many developers have that. Okay, so let us see his consistency. He has solved 122 problems. Fair enough. He has been consistent. Okay, fair enough. This is good enough. Okay, so lead code. Let us see his lead code profile also. 149 submission. Fair contribution on the lead code too. Considering this as a second year guy resume, this is very good. And GFG. Let us see. Mhm. This is good enough. This is good enough. Let's move to the next one. Okay, let us move. Which one should we? One last resume. One last resume. MTech. We should review one MTech resume. What do you think? MTech or a CP profile?
Uh, I think that we should focus more on CP profiles or DSA profiles.
Huh?
There's one more. There's one more person. Like I'm not sure. Singiri is there. Singiri is 1 year, like 1 year experience. So if we have her resume, we can also review that one experience resume. She's asking that 1 year experience. Does 1 year does recruiter see the coding profile or 1 year experience?
Star market, we would just reply it after this. Star market.
Sure.
We would reply this after this. Okay, let me finalize a resume. Okay. मेरा भी हेल्प कर दीजिए भैया, इसको मारेंगे अलग से. We should, Abhinav should get a beating from us. Okay, okay. Which resume should we do?
Uh, is there like there's one more request? I think Drishti Saraf.
Yeah,
Do you have this resume?
let's do Dishti Sharaf. Which profile resume is this?
DRISHT. Uh,
Uh,
DRISHT.
DRIS.
HTI.
Dishti. Yeah.
This one.
So, okay, why do you have so much white space? I don't think you should have lining and all. Okay, skills. Okay, this gives us a vibe that everything is hanging in between. What do you think, Yash?
Uh, like I will say that like a lot of things are not mentioned properly. Like in projects, uh, what do you think, Siddharth? Team member one, then it looks like it is like whenever you go to websites now, you have to fill like from which time
So
you did the project, which tech stack. That is how it is
okay,
filled.
let us just see what is important in this phase. How much she has explained. Okay, so this is the only description of this project. No talking, no talking about what she has done on the project. Okay, like this is a description small. Team member and duration. Team member is not at all required unless it is a team thing. If this is a singular project, this is not required. And this can be mentioned at this point of time. JavaScript can be mentioned at this point of time. Okay, and you can explain how things are coming into picture. Okay, please understand this. This is again not required absolutely. Okay, duration. This can be there at this point. Not at all writing duration. A 3D game with side scrolling and obstacles. You have just described it. Okay, you have just explained what is this project. Like suppose I explained Yash is a person. So if I say Yash is a person who does competitive programming, or Yash is a mentor. Yash is a mentor is not at all descriptive. You need to tell the experience Yash has. You need to tell that Yash is nowadays very active on these all channels. Yash is nowadays very involved in these all things. You need to describe it. No? Only Yes is a mentor is not the description of Yes. Okay, please understand this. Okay, take it as an example that you are introducing your face detection. So one line is not enough at all enough. Okay, and these all white spaces would be removed after you have described it. Okay, I think it is 10:28 now. We should allow 10 minutes of ask me anything and then we should end this session. A lot of resume review has been done. What do you think? Yes.
Definitely. So we can take a lot of ask me anything questions.
थक गया भाई बोलते बोलते. Okay. Siddharth Hazra.
They are
Okay.
sending super chats for you for your AC.
Which one? Which one? Which one?
Aman,
Why he has sent it?
super chat for your
Why?
AC.
AC.
For your
Which one?
AC.
भाई साहब. नहीं मत बोलो सही में हो जाएगा ना. दिक्कत हो जाएगा. बहुत मार पड़ेगी. Okay. This one we should answer it. Na? Completed internship in Cognizant. Waiting for Dodge. Okay. Dodge. Okay. What is the Dodge? As I applying for PPC. Product based companies but not such listing. Can you review my resume as I was wasting time? Do one thing, mail me your resume on LinkedIn. I would be the one doing it apart from this. Okay. Don't start everyone doing it. Okay. This is just for him. So that Hazra, this is my name, brother. This is my name. Okay. Why is the super chat for Aman? Can you please explain? Okay. So ask me anything, Krishna. अब इसको हटा देते हैं नहीं तो फिर सब रेज्यूमे रिव्यू करेंगे. Now no more resume review is being done. Only ask me anything for next 5 to 2 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, and then we will end this session. Okay. Now you can only ask. Okay. So we okay. Can you start with? Can one start with the essay? Any specific resources that you can provide from Geeks for Geeks? The whole Geeks for Geeks is full of free resources. I think so.
Yeah, what is this? What is look at this comment.
And my resume got selected for Amazon. What coincidence? I just received the mail. अरे चॉकलेट खिलाना चॉकलेट खिलाना चॉकलेट तो बनता है. Okay, I'm a 2021 batch pass out and I have 1 year of experience. Does recruiters see your work experience or coding profiles? So you are 2021 batch pass out. So for the first recruiters would be prioritizing on seeing the recent work. So your recent work is work experience. So first where they would be prioritizing on that because they would assume that the learnings before 1 year would not be the case. Okay, then he would be looking to your coding profiles or then he would be prioritizing on projects then coding profiles. Okay, layoff and freezing are happening. Yes, obviously. Is CP better for MAANG? Yes, CP is better for MAANG. Okay, waited for the live but no resume of me. Okay, अरे भेज देना आप ब्रो आपके लिए स्पेशल ट्रीटमेंट आप भेज देना चलो. How to make resumes we should have a session other than this.
We can have a session on
Okay,
that.
how many problems enough for a final year student? More than 500 is considered as a good count. The very next thing is that you should be able to you should be able to take knowledge from that also. Okay,
I'm doing +2 problems in my count every day.
where apart from this where we can send you resume, Siddharth Hazra, you can send me
You can,
on my LinkedIn, but
and
please
he will
don't
review
spam
it.
doing it. No, please don't spam it again. Everyone don't start spamming it. Okay, at max I can do 2 or 3 because I have some work commitments also. Okay, I have a try यार एक एमटेक कर दो ना प्लीज अरे अब थक गया.
Also, Durvesh has been like I saw Durvesh in I think the SD sheet live streams as well
Many
sometimes.
I have seen this boy many number of times. Okay, CP is not required
Uh,
for working professional, right? Working professional, it depends on the company you are applying for. It entirely depends.
yeah, if you are
Tips for
applying, let's say for
resume.
uh, development centric companies, then CP is not that much required. Mm. But if you are applying for Google, then it is always required.
Okay. Tips for shortlisting step intern. Bhavna Jan. Google step
Uh,
intern.
uh,
We both are male, so we can't really apply to Google step intern. Even if we apply, we won't get selected. So consider asking from a female mentor. I think she would be the one who can
But I
answer it most.
one more thing that is there in the step interns or in Google interns that are for second year specifically. They also have one thing that is paragraph writing. You have to write some paragraphs or you have to answer some long answer questions. Why you should be selected or why are you better or things like that. So that those answers should be better prepared. You should write them very seriously. That is also important.
ICP
I think
regionalist हो तो मैंग पक्का. No, it is not पक्का. I am also ICPC regionalist. So मैंग पक्का नहीं है. Okay. There is nothing like Mang Pakka or something. I'm working as a DevOps engineer. Okay. Chalo, we have the same review. Arey, you can DM Yash Dwivedi for this. Okay. Yash is taking. So when will hiring boom again? We don't really know. Okay. Even the CEOs of Twitter doesn't know. So how would we know? हम तो फिर भी छोटे हैं. Okay. चलो That's it. I
Okay,
see no
but
more doubt.
before leaving, the like target is 230. So the like target is
करवा
230,
दे कर.
and you can give us a plus one as in the chat as well if you understood something from the session as well, and if you want more resume reviews or how you can build resume, all these stuff. If you want from our end, so you can write a plus one in the chat if you think that those things are going to help you. You can tell us in
Okay.
the chat like
So let us see that in the next 1 minute, can we have the like to 230 or not? To 220. Or what is the like target of yours? You were telling 230.
let's keep it to 40 in fact.
240 मत करो भाई बेइज्जती हो जाएगा. Let's keep it more feasible. Okay, मेरा इज्जत का सवाल है ना. Let's keep it 230 and let's wait. Okay, so till then I would just see. So इंस्टा इंस्टा भेजो वहीं भेजता हूँ सिद्धार्थ हाजरा. भेजता हूँ रुको. परेशान मत करो. Wait, let me just see the link. Okay, okay. Right target पूरा करो. Please make it 230. Please make it 230. 220. 230 would be there soon. हो जाएगा क्या लगता है यश? होगा 230.
हो जाएगा.
हो जाएगा. Let's
Yes.
see.
So you can comment on like what kind of sessions you want. You want us to tell how you can make your resume, especially for first year, like let's say third, second year and third year students if they are applying for internships, because we have some experience in DSA internships. So if you want some knowledge on that, so we can share some specific knowledge on those things. Correct, Siddharth? What do you think?
Yes, absolutely. This is my yeah, yeah. So please don't call me sir. Okay, it's absolutely very awkward. Okay, I get really very awkward when people call me sir. Call me भैया. ठीक है, भैया बोलो, भाई बोलो. Don't call me sir or call me by my name. Okay,
जी
मजा
वाले
नहीं
भैया.
आया भाई. Only the next thing we can do is that we can start dancing so that you can get your maza type of thing, because on a session of resume review you would be getting resume review. I don't think that you would be getting any types of shows or something else. But yes, can do it. 226. Okay, four more likes and we would be done. Okay, so I think we need to wrap up this thing. Okay, so which company are you guys placed in? You would know pretty soon. Okay, fair enough. So that was fairly enough. That was pretty much from our side. So it might be a scenario that your resume has not been reviewed and you are little bit angry or something. Please don't take that to heart, because we have already segregated the resumes in such a way that the amount of mistakes or the amount of things that needs to be talked about does not get a repetition. That is why we were not accepting random requests from the chat itself. Please understand this concern from our side, because the our perspective is to provide you insightful content, not a content which is just based on two or just focused on one or two audience. Please understand this reason of ours. That is why we were not taking this. Okay, and we have not prioritized anyone on taking either of the resumes. Okay, no one has ever told it. And the very next thing is that, please, the very first thing is that if you are a person who is in your very first year, like you are in your first semester, so I suggest you that at this point of time you should first write down the things that you want in your resume by the end of your second year or third year, before your internship or before your full time. Okay, so as of now, don't watch this. As of now, work on getting those skills. You should see this video when you would need this. Okay, okay, fair enough. Okay, 225. What is the number of likes?
Sai,
Yes.
Sai saying that he is waiting to connect with you.
Waiting for acceptance in LinkedIn. I sent a note more. Okay, I would accept. I accept everyone. बहुत छोटा हूँ भाई, आराम से accept कर लूँगा, टेंशन मत ले. अभी नहीं accept करने लायक situation नहीं आया है. Okay, so that was it from my side. Any closing comments from you, Yash?
Uh, yes, I hope that everyone liked this session. You can tell us if you want. if you want us to do a raw session in which we tell that, okay, what things you can add specifically in your resume regarding the TSA based internships, to be specific, problem setter, or you can say mentor, teaching assistant, member of technical staff, all these internships. Maybe we can bring some people who have done a lot of MTS and other works also. Like we have done mentor work, but other people must have done some other works better than us. So we can bring them as well. Okay.
Okay.
So I think that
That was
we are
it.
good to go to that.
Okay, so there might have been instances where we might have said
Also,
something which was,
also
yeah.
one more thing now. Now Siddharth does not. Siddharth needs like you must be knowing that Siddharth always uses a clock in his laptop, right? Whenever he asks a question, that okay, I'm waiting for 1 minute. Now Siddharth, you know that in the new iOS update you have you have clock update as well.
Yeah. Okay. So fair enough. I was not acquainted. Do we have it? iOS or which one? iOS or
Yeah,
Mac OS?
now in the new MacBook update, you have the clock thing also there. The
We have it.
stopwatch and everything kind. Now in the new update, I
Okay,
think you
great.
have it. So you will give
Okay,
them
so I won't be
apple
having this.
experience.
Okay, fair enough. So there might have been instances from our side where we might have heard the sentiments of some specific people, and we might have went wrong. Please consider that we as a human can make mistakes like you, and take this as a in the form of casual thing only. So that was it from my side, as well as Yash. This is us signing off. Thank you.
Thanks everyone.